What is up, guys? Pittsburgh Boy 96 here. I'm here to do my WWE Fan Question challenge. Just this past weekend, I got challenged by Brandon Hodge during his live Q&A. So thank you, Brandon, for challenging me. Go check him out. Also, I will challenge I'll challenge people at the end of this. Let's just say that. It's going to be multiple people. You're supposed to challenge 3, but I'm going to challenge multiple people. First, we got favorite current superstar. By far, Roman Reigns. You guys should know. If you watch me, you know I'm a huge Reigns supporter. Superstar of all time? Well, favorite superstar of all time. HBK, Shawn Michaels himself. Ever since I was a little kid, once I started watching wrestling, I was automatically a Shawn Michaels fan. He became one of my favorites real fast, and still to this day is my favorite of all time. Next, we got favorite current diva. I wasn't sure if I was allowed to choose from NXT or not, so I chose one from NXT and one from the current roster. Well, from the main roster. From NXT, I have Sasha Banks. I cannot wait to see her come up to the main roster and see what she can do. Then, on the main roster, my favorite diva is Nikki Bella. Favorite diva of all time? Guys, I've ordered all of her shirts, so you've watched me unbox all of her shirts. You know who my favorite diva is if you've watched me. It's AJ. By far, of all time, it's AJ Lee. There's no one, in my opinion, that beats her. Next one is WrestleMania or SummerSlam. WrestleMania, of course. Who would not choose WrestleMania? WrestleMania is the big show. It's the Super Bowl of the WWE. It is the World Series of the WWE. It is the biggest stage that they got, and I hope one year to go to it. Am I subscribed to the WWE Network? Yes, I am. I've been subscribed to the network since, I think it was the first week of February of this year. Favorite belt of all time? The Winged Eagle. Winged Eagle by far. I've seen a lot of people choose that, and I'm one of them. Winged Eagle is by far the best belt they've ever had. Favorite current belt? Either the Intercontinental title or the WWE World Heavyweight Championship. Next, we got least favorite superstar of all time, Simon Dean. If some of you may or may not know who he is, Simon Dean, I didn't think much of him. Next, we got least favorite current superstar. Least favorite current superstar, Sheamus and Zack Ryder. Okay, favorite WrestleMania moment. Probably, I'm choosing 2 because they involve the same people in both year. WrestleMania 25 and 26, Shawn Michaels versus Undertaker. Those have been some of the best matches I have seen in Mania. So, by far, Shawn Michaels versus The Undertaker. At both 25 and 26. Favorite era? The Attitude Era. That's the only one I could see anyone choosing is the Attitude Era. That was the best of the best when it was WWE. Next, we got favorite match so far this year. Being a Reigns guy, I gotta say Reigns winning the Rumble. But other than that, Cena versus Kevin Owens. I don't know which one to choose, like at which pay-per-view I should choose between them, but they were both amazing matches. Kevin Owens is a beast, and he works really well with John Cena. So, by far, Cena versus Kevin Owens. Favorite merch that I own? Well, I have a lot of shirts. I don't really have much other than shirts. I have a few other objects. I just went to a live event this past Sunday, and I actually got this autographed by Roman Reigns, so it's either going to be this, or it's probably going to be my AJ standee. But if I were to choose a shirt, the Hit Hard, Hit Often shirt by Roman Reigns. And yeah, that's merch-wise. My favorites. I got plenty of other, but that's my favorite of all. Favorite faction. I never really watched so much of the NWO. I know this is going to sound like I'm noobish or whatever, but I've watched wrestling since 2001. And I took a break in, I would say 2008. I took a break. And then I came back in late 2009. I'll have to say either Nexus or Shield. And the Nexus I'm talking about is when Wade Barrett was the leader. When CM Punk became the leader, I didn't like Nexus, but I think I have to go with Shield. Do I like the current WWE champ, which is Seth Rollins? And I guess, I mean, I kind of like Rollins, I kind of hate him. So it's in the middle. Do I think the Divas should have more titles? No. I think the one they have is fine. Like, I couldn't see them bringing in another one, like if it was the a Divas tag title, like what TNA has. I wouldn't be too big a fan of it. Favorite finisher. I have 3 actually. Randy Orton's RKO, Edge's, Goldberg's, and Roman Reigns' Spear, and Chris Benoit's Crippler Crossface. That's my favorite submission move by far is the Crippler Crossface. Stipulation. Favorite match stipulation. TLC. I like TLC. I really enjoy watching those type of matches. And that's really all I'm going to say. I'm keeping things short and sweet, guys. Favorite pay-per-view. If it's talking just like on schedule-wise, I'm talking... Well, I guess that's what they're talking about. My favorite pay-per-view is Royal Rumble. I've always loved the Royal Rumble. It's always been my favorite pay-per-view. Bonus question. Have you met any superstars, and if so, who? I've actually met quite a few. I've met John Cena, Eric Rowan, Nikki Bella, Sergeant Slaughter, Ryback, Hardcore Holly, Mick Foley, Jimmy Uso, $1 Million Man, Damian Sandow, Jerry the King Lawler. And I guess I don't know if this counts, but I got a fist bump from Roman Reigns. Does that count? I'm not sure, but yeah, so hope you enjoyed this WWE Fan Question Challenge. I will be putting the questions in the description. And to the people I challenge, I'm challenging Joe Cronin, DeadOnDave, Future Shock. I cannot remember your numbers in it, but you know who you are. You know who you are, Future Shock. And I challenge Breatha35. Those are the 4 people I am going to challenge. So, other than that, guys, thank you for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Later.